Welcome back to Fire Heroes. Today we end it all. Episode 8 doesn't have a title card. Great job. The global timer is gone. Yep, they just toss it away for the ending. We've got 10 minutes to get to the chopper. There isn't much ground to cover, but the massive time limit is there for a reason. No more rescues, and no real chance of improving our skills. Now, the good part starts. As you see, shit's exploding all over the place. And we've taken about half the life bar worth of damage. But at least it's only mildly hot. You may be thinking I should have taken it slowly. Not really. Because as we've learned, dying doesn't actually reset any of your progress, or any of the triggers. So everything's already blown, and by some miracle Scott doesn't run over his own dead body. This is what Flower, Sun and Rain was all about, I think. And now comes the stupid part. Okay, let's find the right way to the helipad. It's a lot of narrow walkways, which have dead ends for no reason. We need to follow the highest concentration of flames. And now, remember how much the game loves to switch your camera around on stairs. Oops. Oh well, let's do it again. I can't actually see where I'm running. There's no railing here. Yes, Scott, jump. Undershoot. Let's go back up. Well, let's try again. I missed the cable, but that's okay. I think I'm supposed to land here. Where can we go now? Huh, not here. Whoops, this is the one cable in the game that has a damaging section which throws you off. Might as well die. So, the idea of this sequence is pretty great on paper. Scott runs across burning walkways, jumps onto a crane's cable and over to the other side of the roof and gets to the chopper. Oh, right, this kills me. Unfortunately, this entire sequence completely loses all charm or impact because the camera is shit, the controls are clunky, and the jumping physics are non-existent. But at least it's not a button-mashing QuickTime event. I said, at least it's not a button-mashing QuickTime event. Yep, episode 8 just ends as abruptly as it starts. No voice acting too. It's as if they added it for the sake of their menu looking nice. Now we get a title card. You know, it's a massive bitch to fly a helicopter over fires, especially hovering. Hot air is less dense, you sort of sink in the updrafts.
Hurry! It's dangerous here too. We don't know how much longer it'll hold out. Hey, can't you hear me? We have to hurry.
Is there anyone still in there?
Yes, one of my men went in for a final check. He still hasn't come back. Go! Can you read me? Go! Status report.
Shit's on fire.
There are no more survivors! I'm the last one!
He's killed the rest.
All right, get yourself out of there. Hustle, go. Climb up the crane. Walk across its frame.
It's not like we have a helicopter with a rope.
Roger, I'll try!
Why is everyone so bad at climbing?
Captain!
Go. Hold on.
What are we gonna do? It's just a matter of time before he falls.
We wait.
I'll go get him. You go back to the chopper and tell them to take off immediately.
What are you saying? I can't just leave you here.
Right now, the helicopter's safety is the most important. If we're not careful, these winds could cause a crash.
The chopper doesn't seem to vibrate. Must be nice.
Don't worry, we're pros. All we need is a rope and we can climb up to the chopper.
You're going to throw the rope at the chopper.
Looks like I'll have front row seats for this little show of yours. Good luck, Captain.
We're not given much choice in how to approach the situation. Yeah, fuck you, fire. Oh wait, this is the wrong way. And here we have some platforming, almost as good as the original Tomb Raider. Let's grab Go by the ghoulies.
Go!
Captain, let go! We'll both fall!
You think I could do that?
Captain, what are you going to do?
When I give you the signal, jump over there.
How do I jump, sir?
Don't worry, you can do it.
Anything to stop the shaking.
I'll do my best. I'm ready. Give me the signal.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, jump!
Great animation.
Hold on. I'll be right there.
Don't! I'll be fine. You go to the heliport.
No, I'm coming.
That's an order, mister. While we're on the job, you can't disobey a direct order from your captain.
Well, shit.
Captain!
Where am I? Am I still alive?
Metal Gear?
No! I'll be dragged down with the crane!
It's easier to cut the leg, just saying. So, welcome to the button mash stick wiggling quicktime event. That pullback is not something you control. It seems to happen on a timer. I'm wiggling both the right and the left sticks. Except, I've got this suspicion that the first minute or so of the sequence is rigged to prevent you from making any progress. See? Every damn time we're thrown back past that chair on the right. Really milking the drama here. And I'm not even using my thumbs now. My hand is just rocking over the controller as if I'm petting a couple of hyperactive snails. Okay, a minute and a half has passed. Still no progress. And suddenly we're past the bloody chair. It is rigged. Come on, stop it. This could have been dramatic, had Crawley not been so overpowered. He stood us up, the bastard.
Captain, can you read me? Answer! Captain! Captain!
I read you. I think I could even hear you in the next world.
Thank God, Captain! You're alive!
Where are you? What's your status?
I seem to have fallen down to the party room on the 28th floor.
What? It's a miracle you're still alive.
I'm afraid it'll take another miracle to get me out of here. I'm completely surrounded by fire. There's no way I can get through it with my current equipment. And the fire's getting closer.
Well, I suppose we did well if we only lost one fireman in a disaster this size.
Listen, Douglas, I got an idea. I have one of the bomber's time bombs here.
Do you know what a rocket jump is?
I'm going to try to blow up the aquarium and send all of the water down into the party room.
What aquarium?
If it works, it should put out the fire in no time. What do you think?
That's ridiculous. You have no idea what will happen. And besides, who's going to plant the bomb?
Me, of course.
Wait! I'll do it!
You'll never make it with your leg injured like that. You can't even walk properly.
But I...
You heard me, right? I'm going to go set the bomb now.
I guess it wouldn't do any good to try and stop you. Morgan said you were wild.
I guess that would be the first compliment I've ever heard from him.
My life is in your hands.
This is a new kind of fire extinguisher gun. It's still in the testing stage, but we did try it out earlier today.
And how?
Thanks, but I didn't get you a present.
I'll come too. You've only got one bomb, right? Then you have to make sure you set it in the best location. I can help you find that place. You'd never be able to do it by yourself.
All right then, you're hired. Hurry, we don't have much time.
Yay, this is the first and the last time we play as Max in Scott mode. Wait, why do I still get the stats for Scott? The hell? Oh, that's how the game rolls apparently. So, this is our Mad Max. splat.
Stay there. Here.
And here I'll cut out a few minutes wasted on trying to put out this fire. It's spawning infinitely. Out of nowhere. The real trick is to ignore Scott and the fire completely. Yeah, we go to the spot that used to kill me every time. And now we run all the way back, you know the route. But here I leave this bit in, just to show that Scott doesn't actually take any damage from the fire. We now know how the game treats plot-critical characters when it really wants to. And back down we go. Where did these boxes come from? Did Go bring them here? Finally. Luckily, Scott has pre-exploded this entire room, so no surprises here. Or maybe not. The fire is coming from inside the house.
Hey, Max. Where are you? Max!
Starring Peter Falk as Max.
I'm over here, Scott.
Push the button, Max. Now we can nab the water gun. We seem to start with the same number of charges Max has left in it, which is a nice touch. Little fires are actually of no consequence. The game wants the boss dead. Fine, let's pee on it for real. Oh, he was never trapped.
Are you okay?
Sorry about that. I must be losing my touch. I never thought an architect would be saving my life.
Filthy architects.
You seem to have hurt your leg. Can you walk?
Of course. I could run a full marathon if you like.
I'm not so sure.
Don't worry about me. If we don't hurry, roast Douglas will be on the menu for Christmas dinner.
It'll taste awful without any seasoning. We still get Scott's stats. I guess I'll have to fight the fire. Our crotch is heating up nicely. It's time to talk about Max's special ability, because the game isn't going to. First of all, his attack is the best out of the 3 characters. And also, that's our gun. There is a reason I'm revising how to use it now. And here's the door kick. 1 hit. Let's find the aquarium, the only place not labeled on the map to keep it secret. Thanks, game. This plot twist with there being a large tank of water on top of the skyscraper is also stolen from the Towering Inferno, by the way.
So, Mr. Architect, where do we put this little baby?
Ahead there's a corridor that passes between 2 large water tanks. It's just above the party room.
Okay, hurry. This is Max. Are you alright, Douglas? You still alive?
Looks like it, but the flames are getting closer. You have to hurry.
We're at the aquarium now. We're about ready to blow the tanks. Hang on to something.
I'll be fine. I'm ready. Good luck.
Okay, leave it to us.
Yes, Scott, nod on the radio. I can see the spot. Let's set our balls on fire one last time.
That's it. Set it on that tank.
It's ironic that one of the bomber's time bombs would end up saving Douglas's life.
He's not saved yet.
Listen, set it in as low a location as you can reach from here.
Why isn't Scott reading this line?
Got it. How do you start the timer on this thing?
That's a good question. I guess you'll have to ask the bomber.
What? Then how are we going to set it off?
We're not.
With this, pow!
Max, trigger discipline.
You've got to be kidding. You didn't tell me about this. I thought we'd be using the timer.
Don't worry, I'm a crack shot with this. Just hurry up and set that thing. This is Max. We're about to set off the bomb. You might want to pray.
I never pray on the job. I saved that for church on Sunday morning.
Then make a wish to Santa Claus, because here we go.
I love this voice acting.
I did it. Is that okay?
As low as possible, Scott.
All right, no problem. Now get as far away as you can.
Yes, we don't know what'll happen.
I've only got one bullet left. I can't miss.
What?
Hurry! Hurry up and shoot!
I know. Come on, baby. Don't fail me now.
So, if you haven't practiced the gun skill, this is where you find yourself with one try at a gameplay mechanic you have zero experience with. Oh, and there is a time limit. But there is a checkpoint shortly before this, I think.
Yes! Bullseye!
And that's it. Now cutscenes.
It's been too long. I guess he didn't make it. How long do you plan to stay here? I'm afraid he's...
Catholic.
Look! The hero returns. Looks like it worked. Wasn't such a bad idea after all, was it?
I owe you my life, Max. Thank you.
I didn't do it alone. He deserves your thanks as well.
I see. Thanks for everything, Mr. Architect. You saved my life.
It was nothing. By the way, my name's Scott Winkler.
Now that you mention it, we haven't been properly introduced. My name is...
I know your name, Douglas. Max talked to you on the radio, remember? I couldn't forget your name even if I wanted to.
Ha! I guess you're right.
And the volcanic ash starts falling.
In any case, I guess we wrap this up in time to celebrate Christmas Eve. Looks like it'll be a white Christmas.
It's crunchy already. Scott, this thing's about to collapse. Is you playing the synthesizer?
Never again. I'll never let something like this happen again. Not in a building that I designed.
Scott, when you finish your next set of plans, bring them to me. I'd be glad to look them over.
Definitely. I'll bring you a set of plans that even you couldn't find fault with.
You don't know shit about firemen, Scott.
Despite the scale of this disaster, not a single person died. I can't express my thanks to the brave firemen and policemen who risked their lives in the rescue effort. Their goal is to keep the number of people killed by disasters and crime to the absolute minimum. I realize now that I never really had a goal for my work. I just wanted to show off. But things are going to be different.
Wait, where's the pilot?
I'm going to design a building that will be invulnerable to any kind of disaster. A building where no one will ever die.
Cthulhu will sleep there.
Maybe it's impossible, but that fireman taught me that I have no choice but to try.
And roll the credits. So that was Scott's Fire Heroes, a somewhat dull drama. Amusing mostly because of the novelty of the subject matter. Marred by lots of half-assed gameplay mechanics and half-baked engine. Thanks to such coders as AKA and Friday. I've decided I am doing a Kill Everyone run of Max's story. I've already played through his prologue, and it's a completely different style of writing. There is the wisecracking main character, his too old for his shit senior partner, and the reporter who uses the word scoop in every other sentence. Oh, and here in the credits under sales we see the 2 people who bought this game in Japan. It's a very short credits list, it seems. A budget game, I suppose. Oh, localization credits. Who are all these people? I guess we'll never know. I like Spike. They published Shinobi Dome and Wave the Samurai. Well... Alright, here's our scores. We've saved everyone. Also, we were fast and we didn't die too much. And I think I've almost destroyed the 400 object quota for the perfect score there. However, apparently didn't antagonize fires anywhere nearly as much as the game expected us to. If 300 fires isn't even 20%, how much do they expect me to put out? Over 1500? Let's take a look at the new game menu. Your characters keep their level stats between playthroughs. And here's a list of endings with a summary. As you see, Scott has 6. But Max has another 6. And so does Douglas. I'm not sure why anyone would want to play this game 18 times. I suppose next time we'll enter the world of the Mad Max for a different perspective.